Hi, and thank you for joining me today. Today, we're going to take a look at how you can use Canvas to share links and resources with students and how you can organize those through modules. Okay, so we're going to go into Canvas and get started. Let's go to my math course. And you can see that below that set of buttons that we worked on last week, you're going to see some text. I've sort of set up a header for class resources. And my plan here is to link some things behind this piece of text that says tools and resources that I want kids to be able to get to all year long. The idea being they click right here and it takes them to those things. So we're going to create a module that organizes all those things. A module is like a folder. So I'm going to click on modules. And you can see in my course, I already have one module. It's that class information module. And inside of it is all the stuff that we've been working on there. I'm going to close that module or collapse it. And then I'm going to go over here to create my second module. I'm going to give it a name. This is going to be links and resources for the year. I'll go ahead and add that module. So now I have this module or folder where I can start adding stuff for kids. So there's a plus button right here. When I click it, Canvas asks me sort of, what do you want to add? And by default, it says assignments, but I don't want to add an assignment yet because I don't have any. I really want to give kids a link to a website that we're going to go to a lot. So I'm going to click on external URL. And I am going to get the link to that website. That website's right here. Okay, so I'm going to copy that URL. And then I'm going to come back to Canvas and Control V to paste that link in. And then I've got to name that link so kids know what it is. And then I'll go ahead and click Add Item. So now you can see that there's a link that will take kids right to that website. Now I also want to add a page that I built out with lots of virtual tools. So I'm going to click plus again. And this time, instead of external URL, I'm going to choose page. Now, if I hadn't created the page yet, I could create it right here, which is super cool and convenient. But I actually have already built out this page. And I named it Virtual Math Tools. And it really just is a bunch of links to different things that students might go to. So I'm going to click on Add Item. So now I have a link in my module as well as a page. Finally, I want to add like the worksheet that I'm sending home with all of the homework or spiral review for the year. So I'm going to click on plus. And this time I've uploaded that as a file to Canvas. So right over here, I put it in my files. So when I search for files now, it pulls up all the files that I have in here. And here is that homework or spiral review for the fall semester. And I'll go ahead and add that to my module. And as I discover more things that I want my kids to be able to get into, I can continue to build out this module. Now, one important step here is I need to come over and publish everything in here. Now, maybe I'm not ready for them to see homework. I could unpublish it. Or I can click here and I can say publish everything. And I know it's published now because it has all these green checks, which is going to help students will be able to see it. Okay, so now that I've made that module with all of those great things for my students, I want them to be able to get to it easily from this home page. So I'm going to edit my home page or my front page. And right here is where I want them to click to get to it. So I'm going to highlight that text. And then I'm going to come up here to the chain. And this is going to be a course link. It's going to point to the module inside my course. So I will expand modules if it isn't already expanded, and then I'll click on links and resources, and that module will be there. You see how it's now a hyperlink. We can always go into student view and see if it works for students. And sure enough, it takes students to that module, and if I click on part of that module, it takes me to the resources that go along with it.